So recently, the controller that I use on the Nintendo Switch to play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate broke. Don't ask me how it happened. You're playing Mega Man? It's a long story, but I figured I had two options. Either buy a new controller, or go out and actually contribute to society. But you see, look, here is my problem. If I just buy another GameCube controller, is anything going to change? I mean, am I just going to keep losing? No, what I need to do is find the best Nintendo Switch controller. Something that I can't possibly lose with. But how am I meant to find out what the best Nintendo Switch controller is? Hey, thanks so much for coming in.
No worries.
Yeah, just take a seat.
Alright. Cheers.
So what do you got there? Pro controller?
Yeah, Pro controller.
So Hopcat, why do you use a GameCube controller? So Cogger, what makes you think a sideways Joy-Con is the best controller for Smash Bros. Ultimate?
I don't think it is. I don't use a sideways Joy-Con, so I don't know what that's a...
It's got extra buttons here, these, and the L's down here.
Oh, so what do you use those buttons for?
I actually don't. I don't use them.
I mean, what can you say? It stood the test of time, feels so good in your hands. People have used it since Melee, like, you can't argue with that.
So you play a lot of Smash Bros. Melee?
Oh, no, like, one time for 2 minutes.
I can use GameCube, I can use Pro Controller, I can use... I mean, basically anything except for this. What is this?
So how long have you been using this GameCube controller?
All my life. I mean, my dad passed it down to me, he did some work on it, cut the springs, passed it on to me. And I've done some modifications myself, and Hyundai, I hope to pass it on to my son.
So when did you get that Pro controller?
Oh, Christmas. My mum got it for me so I can play Splatoon.
And Cogger, how long have you been using that Joy-Con for?
Mate, I don't use a Joy-Con, I don't know why you keep asking me these questions, so I'm just gonna put that over there and... Fuck!
Do you find that your control stick not having notches, is that a disadvantage?
Notches? What do you mean? Is that the guy who made Minecraft?
If this didn't have notches, I would kill myself. You know, I've actually been thinking of putting more notches. You know, the secondary intercardinal directions? So, south, southwest, northeast, north, east, east, west. I mean, how else are you gonna do those quick attack angles?
How the fuck am I supposed to hold this? Like, this way, I don't get it. Are you listening?
What do you think about the other controllers? Joy-Cons, Pro controllers?
I mean, they kind of suck. I mean, wireless, it's laggy, they're useless, and don't even get me started with people leaving them connected to setups.
I'm a bit of a pro myself, actually. I take it to tournaments. It's like wireless. It's easy. Just take it anywhere.
So you use a Pro controller at tournaments?
I do.
It was you! I'll fucking kill you! Disconnected, it's not that goddamn hard!
Actually, feels kind of nice. It's kind of lightweight. Portable. Can I keep this?
Well, that didn't help at all. So, I guess my research didn't really get me anywhere. Maybe this is more like Cinderella, you know? I need to try a few different controllers and see which one's the perfect fit for me. So, I guess let's just buy every single controller.
CEO entrepreneur, born in 1964, Jeffrey Bezos.
So, I just spent way too much money buying controllers on Amazon. Are any of them even good? And does my accountant hate me? Well, let's find out. I'm going to be playing Smash Bros. Ultimate Online using every single one of the controllers that you see here, and then rating them to determine which is the ultimate Nintendo Switch controller. First off, I'm just going to be using the GameCube controller. This is a classic one, very popular for people playing Smash Bros. Not too popular outside of that. I mean, how often do you see someone playing Mario Kart on one of these? It feels good, got the C-stick, and I've been using it for years, so hopefully I'm going to be pretty good with it.
What?
No. Maybe it's just Nintendo knows how good I am with the GameCube controller because I use it all the time, so they're just trying to, make it a little bit harder for me here. See, because I use a GameCube controller as my main controller, you guys might think that I've been playing Smash Bros. All the way since Smash Melee. Absolutely not the case. I'm not a boomer. Melee wasn't even out. Brawl was the game I started with. So that's what I used to play with. I used to play with a sideways Wii remote. Then when I started getting into competitive Smash, you know how people are, they're like, oh, you need a GameCube controller or you're gonna lose your very first round. And I was like, well, guess I'm going to get a GameCube controller. Trying to find one on eBay because no one even sells them anymore. And even to this day, it's so much harder to find a GameCube controller than just going into EB Games and buying yourself a Pro controller. But people still use them. There's the GameCube controller elitists that forced me to use one. Oh, look at that mash, look at that mash. You'd only get that on the GameCube controller. Oh, and I've lost. I'm the first person eliminated. Well, guess we need a new controller, don't we? So the GameCube controller sets a pretty high bar. It still holds up. It's gonna be pretty hard to beat. I would give it a 9 out of 10. Ah, the Switch Pro controller. Much better than the Wii U Pro controller. It actually feels good. Chances are you've probably used one of these yourself. You know how it feels. It's the classic. I actually don't use it that much myself, so we're gonna see if I can actually do anything with it. The Pro controller, I think I'm actually not too bad with. The problem is the A and the B buttons. It's just weird to my brain because it's different to a GameCube controller, even though it's the same as every other controller.
Wait till you see the... No.
No! What? I just pressed the B button instead of doing a forward hit, and then he just SDs. Okay, let's see if using the Pro controller, we can perform some Pro combos, like the down air to knee that I've been fishing for the last 30 seconds. Oh, wait, that's one fail. That's 2 fails. I'm blaming the Pro controller. I'm not blaming myself. It's definitely the controller. How many attempts do I get at down air to knee before I just completely give up? I pressed the bloody A button again. I meant to do an up B and I did a freaking up air. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like the C stick placement on the Pro controller because I find myself accidentally hitting it and getting those moves all the time. I go to hit the B button and I'm like, bleh, and you're just dead for that. While probably not the best for playing Smash, at least for me. I mean, it's made by Nintendo. It's solid. I give it a 9 out of 10. Next up, a classic of the genre. That's right, we're going to be using Joy-Cons. My problem with Joy-Cons is the buttons and the control sticks are just too small. I get that they want them to be portable and all that, but it just doesn't feel as good to use. But that being said, sometimes you just want to play a Switch game on your couch. And plays around like this. Okay, I haven't used Joy-Cons in so long. Let's see how we still hold up on them. I'm just going to come out. See, this is why Joy-Cons are designed for new players. Because, look, new players with these strategies of just mashing side B, that works on a Joy-Con.
That works on a Joy-Con.
Ah! Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, I actually got the C stick down there. Let's go. This tiny little knob, it's good for something. That's what my girlfriend tells me, at least. I pressed B! Was I not holding up and B? Good thing I have the controller cam. I can literally check.
You fucking donkey!
I just tried to up B. I'm just trying to recover, and I can't manage to do it on this.
Bruh.
I just pressed forwards 3 times, and it did not register for the first 2. Oh no. So the Joy-Cons do a lot of things right. They're portable, they're flexible, but the tiny buttons and the controls, it's not for me. But I will give them an 8 out of 10. Actually, no, Joy-Con drift exists. A 7 out of 10. But so far, we've just been looking at controllers made by Nintendo. What if the best controller for the Nintendo Switch wasn't made by Nintendo at all? So that's why we've got our first third-party controller, and this one is the Wireless Pro controller replaced for Nintendo Switch controller. Switch controller compatible with Switch/Switch Lite. Extra joypad for Switch Pro controller. Bare button cool Pro controller Switch green red. And it's a lot cheaper than a Pro controller, but it also feels a lot cheaper than a Pro controller. It feels like cheap plastic. You guys might notice this little button with a T. That stands for turbo. And if you press that, and the B button at the same time, you're gonna get unlimited B button presses. Wait. Yeah, okay. So it's working now. And then, so when I'm off stage as Wii Fit, I got the perfect recovery. You need to mash the hula hoops? No. I'm just gonna turbo it, and we get the maximum height every time. This is basically cheating using this controller. When I'm off stage as Wii Fit. Later. Hold up. Turbo. Oh my god.
I want to die.
It's alright. It's basically just using a Pro controller, which I was doing earlier in the video. I'm kind of getting used to that a little bit. God, it just feels like cheap plastic, though. Feels like it was made in a factory for about 20 cents. Okay, I'm going to try this one more time to show you guys what I'm talking about. What? It didn't jump! That just happens sometimes. Okay, there we go. We're on turbo mode, and then we got to turn it off. That is way too much effort. First thing, Isabel just trying to... I'm trolling him. I'm using the shittest controller ever. What? It's not working. Because half the time when I jump, it's doing 2 jump inputs. Look at that. I had turbo turn on the Y button the entire time. So every time I jumped, it would also use my double jump, and I didn't notice. That's what made me SD at the end. I tried to cheat using turbo, and it literally made me lose. Okay, so the Babe Uncool controller, it feels like it's gonna break in half when I use it. And for that reason, I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. So one of the best features people like in a controller is portability. They want to be able to take it anywhere, have it on the go, and size does matter. So this here is the 8BitDo 02. Probably the smallest Nintendo Switch controller I have ever seen. But hey, you could probably take this anywhere. You could put it in your pocket, chuck it in your bag. I mean, you could probably even fit it in your mouth. But let's see how it goes as an actual controller. It fits so easily in the palm of my hand. I guess this is the right way to hold it. Hold on, guys. Safety first. God, I hate the fact that there's no control stick. It's D-pad or nothing on these. Oh, and you might just accidentally input an up B in neutral. Wait, do I not have an air dodge?
No.
Oh, no. Oh, what? How have I... I've dealt 3%. Nice. The amount of percent is as tiny as the bloody controller I'm using. Why would they put a select and a start button on this controller? Like, who's that helping? I would rather just never be able to press start and have the B button slightly larger. I guess you're going for the ultimate portability, you know? Like, you could fit about 6 of these in your pockets. So hey, if you want to bring that many controllers around and go play 8-player Smash at your friend's house, and you only have 1 pocket to bring all your controllers, that's the only situation. Alright, turns out just pressing the B button, as long as I can manage to hit the B button, is working out pretty damn well. Not having a shield button, however, is not working out well at all. Come on, sucking cuck. Keep it covered! How dare you? Oh, she air dodged into the blast zone. Okay, we might be able to win with this piece of crap controller after all. Nope. Never mind. She's just gonna ruin me with the counter. Who would use this controller? Okay, look, when 8BitDo decided to make the world's smallest Switch controller, they figured out how, but they didn't think of why. Why would anyone actually want to use this controller? I don't understand. It feels so bad to play with, and surely you can go that little bit of a size up and at least take a single Joy-Con. I don't think this needs to exist. This is a 2 out of 10. What if you could take the best parts of a GameCube controller, the functionality and the design, and make it as versatile and as portable as Joy-Cons? Well, then you'd have the GameCube controller Joy-Cons. Now these appear to be the best of both worlds, don't they? You know, you've got the GameCube controller layout, you can wave them around like Joy-Cons, but then I pressed a single button, and it just feels like absolute shit. So I'll have to jump into a Smash match and see if they can rival my GameCube controller. No, am I dead? Come on, recover GameCube Joy-Cons. Oh, we got the tech! How did I get it? This shield button actually feels like crap. I know I just managed to hit the tech, but don't let that fool you. Okay, my Falco neutral game still works, that's good. Apart from the fact that every time I use the C-stick, it does feel like the C-stick is going to break off. Oh no. Oh, what am I trying to mash with? I can't mash out of that. If I mash with this controller, it's gonna break in my hands. There we go. Can you guys hear that? Can you guys hear how cheap and plasticky that sounds? No. What am I trying to mash for? There's no way that's working. Okay. I actually did a combo, and it didn't freaking kill. Falco sucks. These controllers suck.
What?
The creators of the GameCube Joy-Cons, they shot for the stars, and they ended up landing in the mud. Because these things suck. You saw that, it just slips out of my hand. It's made of very cheap plastic. The buttons feel like crap. They've made it worse than both GameCube controllers and Joy-Cons, and then 10 times worse than that. 3 out of 10. Alright. We're in the big leagues now. This is the Mayflash arcade stick. I feel like it's definitely marketed towards those people that like fighting games, like arcade games. Basically just boomers. But if that's what you like the sticky here, you like buttons instead of pressing with your thumb, you like these big beefy ones, maybe the Mayflash arcade stick is for you? I'm trying to figure out how to use the fight stick here. Obviously I gotta go one of the Shotos, so let's go with Terry. I'm not very good at the Terry inputs normally, but maybe I can figure it out with this. Okay, good. We're versing a Little Mac. That's actually a character that I might be able to beat. Pretty much have no hope of shielding. Oh, actually, I can put my pinky on the shield button. I'm just practicing my recovery on stage here, because this is indeed the first time I've used this controller. I definitely will panic when I get sent off stage. But for now, on stage, this is working out like way better than I thought. I like the feel of the having the control stick. Wait, what do I need to do? Jab, jab, power dunk. Oh, I did it. Uh-oh. And I recovered. Let's go. Okay. Oh, we're getting good at this. I can't get KO punched. Oh, he's just gonna... Okay. I actually kind of want to try one more with Terry because we didn't even get to input percent.
Okay.
What I'm going to try doing in this one is some of those input power dunks, which is like... There we go. It's meant to be stronger, but whoever bothers doing that instead of pressing down B? But when you're using this bad boy... I'm still misinputting. Okay. I need to recover. Thankfully, the game's lagging to give me even more time to think about it. Oh, wait, yes! I have the go meter. How can I forget that? Bust wall.
Bust wall. Bust wall.
Are you okay?
Oh, it actually works! Okay, the inputs are actually easier. I want to bust a wall. No. See, I gotta say it beforehand so that you guys know that it's not a fluke and I'm actually hitting the right thing. Oh, no! Okay, I've changed my mind. None of my moves are coming out properly. I just want to hit one Buster Wolf with the cool input on the cool device that I've chosen specifically to play fighting game characters. Don't kill me, Sephiroth, but please hit me with a move that deals approximately 6.5%.
Thank you.
Okay, perfect. No! You're kidding. These buttons? Barely even press them. Look, it's too confusing for me. This is too much of a commitment. If you're learning this, you have too much time on your hands. Look, obviously I sucked with it. But if this is your thing and you want to actually learn how to get good at this controller, by all means go for it. I mean, it's well built. It just really is not for me or not for 99% of the population. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Oh boy, I'm excited for this one. This here is the Taiko drum controller. It's originally designed for the Japanese rhythm game Taiko no Tatsujin, but you see here, it does have buttons on the front. So I'm hoping that I can use it to play Smash Bros. Because I've been playing drums for over 10 years, so if I can use this, I'm thinking I'm gonna be amazing at Smash. Okay, so the problem with this controller is these buttons, they only taunt. So, I can't move. That is basically it. So that is why I'm playing King K. Rool here. Because we barely need to move. Uh-oh. Do I have a jump button? I do have a jump button or a get up attack. Wait. Oh, I can't up B either. This is kind of the problem here. I can't use any directions. I just need to try and cannonball him. But as you can see, I'm in the middle of a Kazuya combo. He really thinks he's popping off, but I have no way of recovering. Okay.
Well, that was fucking dreadful.
I think you see the problem with this controller. He's investigating. He's like, what is this idiot doing? I can't face him. I can't turn around and face him. Which character do you think would be best on the drum controller, where you can only press B and A and you can't change direction? Let me know in the comments if you think there's a better character for this controller. I just got kicked for being AFK. That's it. I was winning. How was I winning the match? Let's get a drum roll for the Tycho drum controllers rating. 1 out of 10. This sucks. You can't play anything else with the drum controller. It was a colossal waste of money. You know, let's just stop thinking about it. So in my research for looking for the best Nintendo Switch controller, a lot of people went for the 8BitDo Pro 2. It's meant to be one of the best ones for the Switch. You can see it's got the control sticks down the bottom instead of up the top, so a bit of a different layout. And it's even got 2 extra buttons underneath there. So we're gonna have to see if this holds up to positive reviews. You know what, I don't mind this, and I like the fact that it's got buttons like coming out of its ass basically. It's got those 2 extra ones on the back, it's got the 4 on top. If you are a fan of like rebinding every button, then maybe it's for you. See, like, if you got used to this controller, you can tell the build quality is actually good. So like, it could be the controller you want to use all the time. You know what, the triggers actually feel really good. Like, surprise! Oh, it's kind of a mix between a GameCube and a Pro controller. Oh no, I tried to C-stick up air and I did a C-stick down air. Is there like C-stick drift or something?
Okay, that was epic.
Oh, you're kidding. Oh, you're kidding! Come on! I feel like a lot of Pro controller users would get much better mileage out of all these controllers I'm trying. Once you're a GameCube controller user, you're in it for life. It's kind of like when you buy an iPhone. You're never going back to anything else. You're in the Apple ecosystem. No. My one problem is I'm not good at mashing on this one. Don't know if it's a me problem, or if maybe the controller is, the control sticks are kind of like a little wobbly.
You serious?
Okay, it's definitely a me problem. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Oh! Oh, we managed to win the match! And that's a testament in itself, because I lost with pretty much every other controller that I've used here today. But this one, we actually managed to get a win. This was a solid controller. It just feels good. It feels like it was made by a company that knows what they're doing. If you like the 2 control sticks down the bottom, and if you like the buttons on the back, it's good. I will give it a 9 out of 10. So, you guys know that I couldn't make a video on the best Nintendo Switch controllers without the holy grail, the bad boy himself, the Nintendo Dragon Quest Slime Controller. Now, you're probably thinking, how the hell do I use this as a controller? Well, just take a look at the back here. That's the controller right there. This controller cost me $280. So I don't know which intern at Nintendo thought of this, but it's managed to suck a lot of money out of my pockets, so I guess it was a great idea. Let's see if it actually works as a controller. All things considered, I've been holding it in my hand. It feels better than some of the cheap controllers. It is just about the stupidest layout you could ever expect. Like, this is definitely better than the Ben Cool or whatever, the pink and green controller that I use. Easily more well built than that, and more well built than the GameCube Joy-Cons. And it shows, because you can actually press the buttons you want sometimes. Okay, we're kind of schmoovin' with this now. Oh no. I know this is a meme controller, but I actually kind of feel like I can play the game. No, I meant to do it flawless smash. Okay, we'll just kill him with thwack. Okay, we'll just kill him with magic burst instead. Oh my god, I actually have to use skill. None of my stupid hero bullshit is working. I'm actually gonna need to kill him properly. There. I need to play with the Dragon Quest Slime controller again. That must have been a fluke. How did I win a match with this? Let's see if it was a complete fluke that I actually won a match. Oh! Of all the things in this video, I did not expect myself to be liking the slime controller this much. It's made by Nintendo, so it actually feels good. If you can get used to the weird shape and you really like slimes or Dragon Quest, then yeah, get this controller because it's pretty functional. That being said, like, it is still very weird to hold, so I'm just gonna have to give it a 6 out of 10. So that's it. I've tried every controller that I could find for the Nintendo Switch, and here is my final tier list on these controllers. But what about me? Did I find my perfect Cinderella shoe controller that's gonna fit me just right? No. No, I'll probably just keep using a GameCube controller, to be honest. Oh!